Hey y'all, thanks for tuning into the Nintendo Drive. If you're hanging out with us on YouTube, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Or, if you're getting cozy and listening to us on your podcast feed, make sure you're following and leaving us nice reviews. You can also support the show on Patreon and pick up some awesome merch. Links to those and more are in the description, but let's get the show started. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
It is us.
Hello. The girls' room. This is I, Sean Capri, here at the girls' room. Also known as the Nintendo Drive. Hi, guys. Hi, hello.
Hey. Gals, not guys.
Gals.
Gals.
Hang on, I'm posting that we're live.
I already did.
Wait, you did?
I did. On Twitter?
No,
Got it on Twitter.
on Discord.
You were in the Discord. I got out of your way on the Discord. I saw Blocklist typing. I'm like, I'm out. I'll go take care of Discord.
We're very professional when Seth is not here. Can you tell?
We are so lost when Seth isn't here.
Good.
Yeah.
I think we're thriving, honestly.
I think so too.
We're starting late. You know, the notes got put together like seconds before. We're doing great.
No one's judging. We're good.
I just want to let everybody watching and listening know, I was sitting here with tons of time before the show started, and I had so much time. I was like 10 minutes into one of Locklith's videos. I'm like, let's just watch this. This looks great.
Yeah.
One of your latest videos at youtube.com/Locklith. 3 or something. No?
3?
Okay. The boys' room featuring Amanda and Locklith, who are also here.
Hi.
Seth is away. We love you, Seth. We miss you this week. Steven Keller's here at youtube.com/Carpool Gaming. We love to see you. We've got drinks of the non-alcohol. I've got the diet soda, which everybody loves and never makes fun of me for. Locklith, what do you got there? I love that mug.
I've got my Luigi mug with coffee.
Cute Luigi. Oh, coffee. Yeah, Amanda's not pleased.
Of course.
It's late.
It's 7:30.
That doesn't keep you up at night?
I can drink a pot of coffee and fall asleep.
Oh.
It's just the coziness now, Amanda. I have
okay.
caffeine does nothing. It literally just keeps me. It actually gives me enough energy to be normal.
Okay.
Without it, what would happen?
I would be asleep, probably.
Okay.
Just actually like you like Undertaker just awake.
I am exhausted, man, without coffee.
Oh my gosh, that game.
Even at 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I gotta hot coffee? You don't like cold coffee?
It's lukewarm now, but it was hot. Yeah.
Even in the summer, hot coffee?
Oh, I'm
I
sweating.
drink hot coffee all the time.
You're sweating. Oh, I'm sweating.
Yeah, I'm very overheated.
Sweating's happening, but the coffee is still being drunk. There's a light
great
here.
To see Pat in the chat.
Okay.
Chat, Pat.
Hello, Pat. Pat chat. Good to see you.
God.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, Locklith.
Yes.
We have to take care of anything before we really get into the goodness here.
Hey, get away. Move over. Watch out.
Oh.
It's housekeeping time. In case you weren't
I
aware.
didn't know what was happening just now.
I didn't know either. I didn't know where we were going
In
with
case you weren't aware, we like to do some housekeeping. Do housekeeping.
Smooches.
Come here, Luna. Let me give you a smooch.
Oh.
Housekeeping time. We like to thank people. I think. Is that how this goes?
Seth, never leave me again.
We like to thank Ivan, Vargas, and Daryl. That they are Daryl for joining. Daryl. For joining at the ad-free tier.
Yay!
And Ultimate and Platinum Producer rewards are available. Sean, do you want to talk about the awards?
Exclusive rewards to Ultimate and Platinum Producers. Ultimate Producers get a shirt. It's not this shirt. that I'm holding up right now. It's a completely different
It's
shirt.
a
but,
shirt.
It's
but
not
it is
this one.
a shirt.
It's not my shirt either.
What is that? Is that a sloth? What
It's
is-
a sloth riding
That's
a turtle.
Great, oh, we need that. Okay, we need to redo the artwork. Wait,
Wait,
sloth riding a
this
turtle.
is incredible. Where did you get
That's
that?
a
I want
great
one.
shirt.
I've had this shirt for so long. It is one of my favorite big T-shirts that I wear.
It's a
And
great
it's me.
shirt.
It's a sloth
It's
riding a
me.
turtle.
You're a pigeon already. You're. How
I'm
many animals are
I'm,
you?
I'm every lazy, stupid animal. Okay, Sean.
Okay, well,
That was
I mean,
great.
that's a better shirt. I mean, our shirts are pretty great that you get at
It's not this one.
patreon.com.
I'm sorry. It's not this one.
Oh my
That's all I have to
gosh,
say.
I love it.
Fee,
yeah.
we have a request.
Yeah, Fiona, we need Bobby riding a sloth, riding a turtle. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yes, at the ultimate and platinum tiers, you get free stuff every year. So anybody who's been a platinum or ultimate producer so far this year, even if you're not one right now, we sent you a link. We sent you one, and a lot of people are. I saw Sam Nestling, the captain, showing up with his. Did you guys know how that does it? I could say it. I don't know if it makes it weird for you guys. I don't know. I don't care. That's Sam Nestling, handsome man, very good, with a beautiful smile. I had no
There's-
idea.
There's hot people in the Discord.
These beautiful people keep showing up in the
and
Discord.
in the Patreon. There's just hot people. I don't know.
It's
If you're
incredible.
It's
in
kind of
either of these
reversed.
spaces, come
The
on.
beautiful people are sending us their money. Shouldn't we be sending it to them?
I think so. I don't just throwing money at them.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Like,
it's fine.
we
It's fine.
throw money at beautiful people, right? Like,
think so, yeah,
It seems
all the time.
reversed.
Oh,
Keep bringing
that's
the hot
post
people
show
in.
right
Keep
at the
bringing 'em
beginning. So if you want your exclusive perks, sign up at patreon.com/carpoolgaming. It's very cool. Shout out to Fiona. She did a wonderful job with the artwork. It looks really great. There's Easter eggs kind of hidden within. And I don't think anybody's figured it out yet. But they're kind of just like sprinkled. Just a little sprinkling in there.
A taste.
So yeah, just a taste. Very nice.
Just a taste.
We've sent those out. The 2024 editions are here. It's very nice. But next year, sloth and turtle shirts. There's no doubt. That's good.
Can that
I'm glad
be our
I
Extra
did
Life
this with
shirt?
my shirt because I wouldn't have. You would not have done that. I showed
Probably
my
not.
shirt to everybody, and that
Wait,
caused
can
you to
that
do
be
the same with
Extra
you.
Life shirt?
I think
Just a
so.
bunch of lazy sloths riding
Just
tortoises.
Just animals. Yes, please.
It can be a bear like Ron, and then instead of riding a turtle, it can be a squirrel like that.
Okay,
And a
so wait, you're a
moose
pigeon.
and a koala.
Ron is a bear. We got a koala. We got like PlayStation Drive. They've all got animals. Did you know this? Like they're all
Yeah.
animals over there.
Yeah.
So you
What
got
do we
you the
have?
pigeon. Amanda, what kind of animal are you? What are That's a weird question, but like
don't
keep in the
know.
context of what I just mentioned.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think, like, what would Amanda be?
She's like she's basically like the bunny from Zootopia
I'm so
who
Yeah.
becomes a
basic.
cop. Like she's really like ambitious and just
I would
like
just want to
you know.
be a cat. Low key. I want to be a British short hair cat with a little fluffy face. That's what I want to be.
Cats
just-
like their sleep, so I feel like that's fitting.
Yeah, Mr. Pike says Amanda is a road runner. Like
Or
I feel
that.
like the
Me-
cat, like it's like the opposite.
I know.
You can't
but
be
they're
a
so
cat.
Precious.
Cats always land on their feet.
Hey, they're just cute beans.
So does Amanda.
Listen,
Sure, watch.
Yeah,
There's
she
a
rolls out of
quote
bed
about life.
on her feet. Every time she wakes
Wake
up in
it
the
up.
morning, boom, on her feet. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah, she gets up from her chair on her feet. Look at that, just like a cat. Every
Exactly,
time.
I mean,
I don't know.
Amanda was doing. Okay, y'all should stop by Amanda's streams because she was slurping or something on her
Slurping?
stream the other night.
Oh no.
What happened?
Oh no.
I was there, Amanda. I'm always
pointing at
there. Listen, Mom's always watching.
Mom's like, She
Mom was like,
witnessed
"Girl,
the AMSR. That's what it is. You jumped in during the AMSR.
imagine like licking an ice cream, but there's no ice cream cone." That was Amanda on her stream.
Yeah, that was me.
You had to be there.
For the
It
people.
was something.
So it was just ice cream
but
No.
with no cone?
No.
Just holding ice cream in her hand?
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
That's
No
what it was.
cone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
You know, it's a special treat that the people get every so often.
I mean, I didn't hate it,
Okay. Oh yeah.
How could
but
you?
I was saying that is another determination that she's a cat.
Oh, right. We were talking about animals.
Yeah, I mean, it all clicks back. It makes sense in my head.
all
Okay,
clicks back.
I'm a
I just feel like a cat 90% of the time.
Sean, what are you? What is your animal? Since we're on this
I'm
tangent.
pretty goofy and rosy, apparently. Like, what is that? Like,
Iguana.
I'm just a goofy guy. I don't know what kind of
know.
animal. Why is Ron a bear? Like, why does that just fit?
Ron's been a bear this whole time.
Apparently,
It's
Nagachaka is a
difficult.
squirrel, which I feel like is wrong. I think he's
I don't
like
get that.
beaver. I think beaver. Because he's got to be
He's-
Canadian.
I was about to say you say that because Canadian,
What
but there's
is-
Canadian squirrels.
Of course, there's one in like our backyard right now. They're wandering around.
Yeah.
All good.
They climb stuff. They're athletic.
I'm a golden retriever. Like I'm not even just gonna be
Honestly,
like
yeah.
generally a dog. Like I'm gonna be specifically golden retriever. That's what I am.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you scream
Yeah.
golden retriever energy for
Yeah.
sure.
It's the kind
Definitely.
of when I talk to my friends, they say they want a golden retriever husband. So
That's me.
you're on.
I'm absolutely. There's
You
a
are
shirt.
that.
I am the golden retriever husband.
Husband.
So hey, those listening and those also watching, let me reel you back
Why?
into this housekeeping
Why?
that I didn't finish. Leave 5-star reviews. You know, that's a special
Yeah.
thing you could do. Doesn't cost you a dime.
Doesn't cost you anything.
I wanna read
Beautiful or
them.
not, you can leave a 5-star review.
No one's leaving reviews, so we don't have anything. We don't have anything here.
Lachlan. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's the best thing you ever said. Yep, beautiful or not.
Beautiful
we
or
want your
not.
reviews. Yep, we.
You know,
we take
I
all comers.
myself, not gifted, could leave a 5-star review if I wanted. I've already done it
Oh my
once.
God.
But I could do it again on another platform.
That's
in
true.
fact, you know, I could go to that there Spotify, leave a review.
Yep.
You know, I've only
Yep.
done it on the All In channel, so I should probably do
Get
that.
on
You know
over
what?
here.
Do
What
it,
am I
'cause then
doing?
I'll print it out. For real, for real.
You have a printer?
Okay.
That's fancy.
No.
Okay.
Work printer.
You know
Oh,
what?
why were you so offended?
Printer? No.
Oh,
By this
sad.
time next week, I will have a review. I will leave a review on Spotify.
And we'll
that
read
way,
it.
that there Amanda can print it out and put it behind her, along with our other review that we have mentioned about a month ago. That will
Yes.
also eventually be up there.
So if you also want to be on the wall for real, I also haven't been here, so you know a lot has happened. But if for real, you'll make it on here. It's fine.
All right.
She's been jumping out of planes, hanging off of cliffs.
What?
You know, Amanda's been busy.
Be safe.
She's always safe.
Yeah, always. I'm still here.
What do you mean? This show is
risky.
not unhinged whatsoever. Sean, what have you been playing this week?
Oh my gosh. It was my birthday. It was my birthday this week. So
Yay.
I played whatever I wanted earlier this week. Thank you to everybody for hanging out twitch.tv/Carpool Gaming Live. I had so much fun. I hooked up the old Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic Edition, a tiny little thing. And I've done crimes, y'all. I modded the crap out of that thing. And I added
no.
games that it didn't come with. Many games. And I played a game that I love that nobody else knows what it is. Called UN Squadron. That little like side-scrolling plane game. And you shoot down other little baddies. And I adore it very, very much. But what I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about, did you see the Nintendo World Championships edition, the NES edition? This is
Did
a
I
game I got from my
watch-
parents. Yeah.
Did I
you
watch the Nintendo World Championships? No.
Yeah, I was in it. The
Oh,
Nintendo
okay.
World Championships
Oh.
happened. The NES edition happened, and I was the only
Oh.
one playing. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Okay.
Sean's like, why is no one playing this? This is fun.
Nobody else. It's just, I'm winning. I just keep winning this
Hey,
thing.
bro.
It's just 1v1 myself, and it was great. I kind of just wanted to play it a little bit more and maybe just kind of get the stream started. And before I knew it, I just wanted to play these levels over and over and over again. And it was really fun to kind of like have the chat involved as well. Because you start out and you're just horrible at this stuff. It's like get the mushroom or get all the coins or maybe beat a level or something like that. And you start out and it's just you're terrible. But you're like, I think I can do this a little bit better. And I think I could do a little better. And before I knew it, it was like 2.5 hours later. And I just kept playing Mario. I never touched Kirby. That is the one thing. As in I didn't play Kirby.
Wait, you played the
Why?
same level for 2 hours?
Amanda, I was there. It was just as exciting as it sounds.
Oh, shut up. It
It
wasn't the same level.
It wasn't,
okay.
but it's like a very small piece of a
Yes.
level. Like you have to get to this certain point. You have to get this certain item, and you
Beat
have to get it
Birdo.
within.
You can fight Birdo over and over again. You got to do it
we
in
love
Mario
Birdo.
2. Jump on the egg and throw it at Birdo. It's like, do that as quickly as you can.
But you keep doing it over and over until you get S tier because you did it fast enough.
Yeah. I mean, it was exciting for me. So,
I mean, sounds great.
yeah, I
sounds like a
enjoyed
blast.
it. Cool. You guys
Good.
are cool.
Yeah.
Lachlan, do you want to talk about Platform 8? Remember when we played this?
I didn't play it. I watched you play it.
You were there. You were there.
I was there. Yes.
Yeah. I felt like it was a collective kind of
It kind of did. It did feel like a collective. In fact, I was trying to help Sean, bless him, and myself as well. If I was playing it, I would also need help by looking at some of them. And I did spoil a few of the jump scares, I guess, because it's
so
scarier than the Exit 8.
Yeah, this is the ongoing saga here on the Nintendo Drive. We play these games. The Exit 8, we've talked about that game quite a lot. You guys played it on Switch. I played it on PC. And then thanks to Yarden, who's just very generous and just a lovely human being, gifted me Platform 8. So that's how I came across this one. So thank you to Yarden.
Thank you,
You
Yarden.
are on a train. You start out at one end of the train, and there's a man sitting on the right. He's just kind of like sitting there. And there's posters all over the wall, and there's windows. You can kind of get a sense that the train is rushing by. And you have to just get to the other end of the train without anything horrible happening. And everything's fine. You keep going, no worries. But every so often, I don't know if I don't want to spoil anything, but I also want to like intrigue people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like some of them are just amazing.
Some of them are terrifying.
Yes.
Too. And like the difference between it and the Exit 8 is in Platform 8, you're not noticing the anomalies. Like, yes, you kind of are looking for an anomaly, but some of them you have to run from. Some of them you just have to wait out.
Yep. You kind of have to like, it's all, I mean, I won't use a word as strong as like puzzle, but like you kind of have to like figure out what to do with each of them.
It tells you nothing. Like some of them you just have to keep, you cannot take your eyes off of them as you progress through the train.
Yes.
Some of them you're not supposed to look at, so they're supposed to be behind you, and if you look at them, which Sean of course turns around.
I want to talk about that one. So you every time you get to the end of the car, like you open the door, and then on the other side of it is the same train car. It's exactly the same thing, except sometimes something's going to be a little bit off. And so this one that we're talking about, there's like this very creepy figure on the other end. And it's just like staring at you, and it's awful, and it shakes your bones because it's just like so terrifying. And so if you walk towards it and you get close enough to it, it will jump scare you. Like the face like slams up against the camera, it shakes it around, and then everything goes black and you've died, and in both the game and in real life. And so if you're able to revive in real life and continue to play, you will notice that on the side, like on the LED kind of like signs, it's telling you don't look at this thing. It says do not look, and it clearly means like don't look at this scary figure. So I turn around and walk backwards towards this figure. And what I didn't realize is that when I would pass it, I would then be looking at the back of this figure, and apparently that triggered the death sequence. I'm like, what happened?
Sean was like, what? I did look at it. I was like, Sean, I'm like talking to Sean, like I'm in the chat, like actually speaking to him. I'm like, Sean, your back is to them, yes, but once you pass them, they are now in front of you, and you are technically looking at them.
Yeah,
Come on, Sean.
You know what's funny about it? Because I watched it back at that, because there's a couple really good clips of that stream, which was fun to have. And looking back, not playing the game, it was so obvious what I had done wrong, right? But when I was playing it, I was so tense. Like I didn't understand. Like I knew what you were saying, but I'm like, I don't remember seeing the character. You know what I mean?
I love
I
that
have
the
another
character
one.
is the same guy.
Yeah, they're the same gentleman from the Exit 8
Yes.
is in Platform 8. He's sitting this time.
Yeah.
What is
There's
it?
some
It's just
stuff with
generic
him.
white dude.
Yeah,
He should have
Asian. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, go
I was
on.
gonna say
Asian.
just like me, but I don't know. I don't know if he is just like me.
There was another puzzle that I wouldn't have gotten either. It would have taken
you
me.
helped. Yes, the back and forth.
It would
one.
have taken me forever, but it's literally Sean is physically counting his steps. He's like, well, it's 8. It's 8 to the door, and then 9 to this door, and then 4 back, and then the door will unlock, and then that's how I escape. And we're all just sitting there as Sean's like, 1, 2, through.
And I'm
like,
trying
count-
to listen to the footsteps in my headphones. Like, everybody shut up. I'm trying to count the footsteps. Can people, like, let me concentrate?
The
Like,
part that killed me is like,
Oh, no.
I should start at this end, and the thing is 8 this way, 9 back, and then 4 forward again.
yeah, I
And
needed
like
to end up
you're-
at the door.
And you were like, I need to start at the back end, go 8 forward, and then 9 back. And you're like, but wait, that doesn't make sense. I wouldn't be able to go 9 back if I go 8 forward because I'll be
Yep.
at the door.
I know. I'm insufferable.
God.
I am. Like, there's
Sean.
nothing even remotely close. Now, I'm not, like, too terribly far in the game at this point, but, like, there's nothing even remotely that complex in this game. And I look at this thing, and there's, like, a drawing on the ground. It says 8 this way, 9 the other way, and 4 the other way. So it's, to me, I was thinking, like, it was telling me to walk in these directions. And you were very kind. You gave, actually, like, the best possible hint, which was just,
Yeah.
like, it's not footsteps. Like,
Yeah, I was
get
just
off
like,
of that.
just it's not steps. Like,
Yeah.
think bigger. Like, think different.
Think simple. Like, it's not that complicated. I'm sitting here going, like, if I'm a step off, then I've got to restart this whole thing.
Because I didn't want to like give it away, but like you were so adamant
so
about the
far off.
steps,
I
and
was
like
so
if I
off.
was doing it, I would have done the same thing. But I was just like, just enough of the steps. It's not
Yeah.
steps.
I
It's
would have.
not.
I probably would have gone on for like another, I don't know, 12 or 15 minutes. Like, it would have been.
Just on the steps.
It would have been awful. But the game, the game was so. I love that kind of stuff. Like, you and I play these things kind of a little bit differently. Like, when I see something scary, I kind of like lean into it. Like, I enjoy the
Yeah,
jump
no.
scare. I would stare at the things that were staring back at me. Like, oh, just and it's classic, almost like cliche, almost too easy horror scares. Like the little girl with the pigtails. You know, like, that's just creepy. I don't know why, but it is. It's
She's
just weird.
scary. She was scary.
Yeah,
She
I mean,
was
it's just
scary.
this death stare. So.
I love the reviews
Platform
they
8,
have
I
on
think it's
Steam.
coming to Switch. I think it's just on Steam right now.
Yeah. When it comes to Switch, then I will maybe attempt it. I don't know.
Oh,
It's
you should play
scarier.
it.
It's
Multiple
scarier.
endings even in this one.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But I
Roll
was there
credits on
until you
multiple
beat it.
times.
But you said
Yeah.
it has good reviews, Amanda.
Some of the most of the reviews are overwhelmingly positive. There are a few where people are like, "It's nothing like Exit 8." I'm like, as someone who didn't play either of these, it looks very similar to Exit 8. What are you talking about?
It's
That is-
it's not dissimilar, but
Yeah.
it's not the same either. Like, it's obviously me. I don't know.
It's not different, and it's also not the same.
It's also not the same. It's just a different game.
It's just got the same guy, everybody. The same guy's in there. Look for him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Shout
not
out to
hard. He's
Platform
just
8.
sitting there.
Yeah, I had a fun time with that, and especially just like playing a spooky game like that on stream. Like, to me, like, really added to the experience. So
It's a must play on stream game. Like if I get Platform 8, I'll have to stream it because
Yeah, play with
for one,
friends.
I need other people to hold my hand and to help me. Like for that one, I will need help.
Yeah.
Exit 8, you're just looking at anomalies, and I didn't really need anybody's help except for how do I run.
right.
But on Platform 8, it's gonna be, for one, it's gonna be scarier, and for two, I need help. I'm gonna need help. So
I
I'll
just
just
love
wait.
what they come up with, like the scenarios they kind of put you in. It's just like, I love it. Very creative. Yeah,
Very
shout out to
creative.
Platform 8. I think that's I think I'm still playing Hollow Knight. I played a bunch on stream
yeah.
last night.
You're in the
and
game.
I'm sorry.
he's
You're
far.
in the game.
I was in the game. That's me.
Yeah, you put
I'm the
yourself
Hollow
on the
Knight.
map.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I sent a picture to my family. So for those listening on stream,
Sean, for somebody
was
whose family just doesn't understand, why would you do
know.
that?
Well, it's amazing because I sent it to my brother and he's like, I don't understand. Like, what is this? Like, what game is this from? I think he thought I was trying to send him a map to like go like, oh, isn't this game great? As if he would recognize the map. I'm like, look closer. And then he sends back like he didn't realize that I had put myself. And for people who haven't watched, when I'm on stream, I'm on a green screen. So I just put like little tiny little like versions of me across the map. And in the legend of the map, which was very fun.
And then
that's kind
Sean
of what-
made the joke that I am
I
legend.
am legend. I am absolutely legend. Hollow Knight, I think I'm almost done though. I think I'm getting there. I think almost all of the abilities. I got the achievement for all maps. So I've maxed out the maps on Hollow Knight, and I don't want it to be done. Like, there's so much more to do, and I've been playing it for hours and weeks now at this point, and I think I'm gonna, I don't know, like, even if I were to finish it, even by accident, I think I'd still go, like, clean some stuff up. I'd go find some stuff and go buy more things and stuff like that. Just get a little closer to 100%. But, you know, the latest, greatest game, brand new release Hollow Knight. I continue to play and love this game. So,
Maxing out on maps is very on brand for you, I feel like.
Well, I mean, maps just in general, for me, is a thing. I either don't use maps or I rely entirely on maps. So we can't really make up our minds. And it also reminds me, thank you for saying that, that again, here at Carpool Gaming, when we talk about a game, we're going to talk about the maps, whether they have them or not, and or we're going to talk about how much reading is involved. And so I forgot to mention, in Platform 8, no maps, no reading.
So where does it sit on the tier list then?
I think that's really good.
Okay.
I think well,
I couldn't tell.
No reading is
like,
no good.
You're giving mixed vibes. I'm like,
I was
5
like,
out of
Sean,
10.
I think it could be an
5
F.
out of 10.
You hated Little Gator Game because there's no map, Sean.
That's right.
Like,
That's right. I got confused. That's right. It would be 10 out of 10 if it was no reading and a map, but it's got no map, so 5 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
C tier for those who don't.
Yes.
Do the math. C tier.
Is that like a C grade? Like
Well, I
in
said to
school?
put it on a tier list, and then you gave me numbers instead. So,
B.
you know, I'm just, okay. I was translating for the people.
Sean's great about
Pretty
giving
good.
direction and
It's like
doing
gold
what.
math. It's
Golden
Sean
Retriever
math.
husband.
Only hears like half of the sentence.
I'll do it
oh,
close
yeah.
enough and
5 out of 10.
enthusiastically. Yeah, that's what you're asking about. Oh, Stephen Keller in the chat with an A+ idea. Where's the Carpool Gaming map merch? That's a really good idea.
Ooh.
Ask Fiona. She'll
Yeah,
make
we're
it.
just sending her ideas. She's like,
Yeah.
please let me
Hey,
sleep.
Fee.
Like, pick up the pencil. Draw something.
She just comes out of the woodwork. Just gremlin draws.
Drops it in the chat. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Amanda.
what I've been playing. Bunch of
Hi.
stuff.
What have you been playing? Speaking of older games that people are playing now.
Talk about stressful games. So we're still playing Celeste. That's
Yes!
pretty much all we're playing. And then Fork Knife in my free time. I keep saying in my free time I'm going to go back to Xenoblade, and I just
No, you won't.
go back to Fork Knife. Honestly, I just can't get enough of it, and I don't know
you
why.
You will not go back to Xenobabe. Don't
I want
give
to,
people
though.
don't give the people hope.
No, I really want to.
Yeah,
like
well.
I look at it a lot. I look at the copy that I have, and I'm like, I should just play this. And I'm like, but Fork Knife is right there too. You know.
I look at it
I look
and
at
I
it.
walk
Amanda-
right by it.
Amanda's that meme of the guy and the woman walking away and he looks
Definitely.
back.
Yeah.
Like Fork Knife is back here and he's like, ooh. And like
Ooh.
Xenobabe is like right
Poor
next to her
Xenobabe.
looking
Like,
at her.
what?
Yeah.
I'm like, Fortnite?
Yeah, we need to see that meme and put Quaggy's face on the head.
Oh my god, yes. But yes, very much so still playing Celeste. Oh, I feel like I've gotten better at Celeste, which
You
is
have.
an accomplishment. There are
Yes.
some rooms that I don't like that everybody calls them rooms, by the way, that bothers me. But rooms where I just like whip through them because we're not in a room, we're outside. She's in the wind and everyone's like, you're doing so good in this room. And I'm like, it's not a room.
Oh.
We're outside.
Did it say that in the game that they're
No.
rooms?
I
But
think
my-
it's just what everyone
it's just your stupid
references
chat.
them at.
It's my chat. They're not stupid.
Just
It's just
kidding.
the chat. But yeah, I mean,
You're
I
the
got
one
it.
saying they're saying the wrong word. So
When
you
we
know.
were in the hotel, it made sense. I was like, yep, we're in rooms. Now we're outside, and I'm like, fam, it ain't a room. It ain't a room. But we've rescued Theo. So that was an accomplishment that happened. Literally, the stream before, I was so upset. Took me like millions of tries. I swore with my heart on stream, which I don't ever do. That was new for me. It just like came out. And then the next stream comes and boop, it's like it was nothing. So that was kind
I'm
of
so proud of you. I can't believe you're still playing that. Was this a fundraising thing?
It was, and now it's turned into like this, let's continue until we beat it, because I'm close to beating it. I got like, well, we were going to be towards the top of the mountain, and then she like fell down a pit, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh, okay, well, here we are.
You gotta pick
I'll
yourself
be
back
here
up.
for the rest of my life. But I feel like I'm improving, so I don't know. I guess we're going to finish it. I don't know.
Yes.
I guess. I don't know if I can go back to Paper Mario now, though. I'm just like, I'm in a different world.
Absolutely not. Definitely
much
you're in a
reading.
new world.
Too much reading.
When you're done, because I imagine you'll be finished this on maybe the next stream or two, go back to the first level and then compare like how good you are at the first level now compared to like when you started the game.
Go back.
I don't know why I don't mean it to be like a funny thing. Like I just
No.
think like because you've been streaming the whole thing, you have it on video of how bad everyone is. Not just you. Everyone is horrible at the first level. Why is this funny, Locke?
Because I have so many gray hairs from this game. We're done when we're done. We're
No,
not.
go
There's
back.
no going back.
Restart.
No.
New
There's
game
no
plus.
going back. There's
100%. When you beat a game that's difficult, ain't no way in hell I'm going back
That's
to
why
see
I'm
how did I
saying it so
do
specifically,
now.
because I know you would be inclined to go walk away from this thing. I'm encouraging you to go back and just go like, look how good you are.
got her.
Yeah,
I do
yeah. When you
better?
can kill Lachlan like that,
But
that's life.
because people have asked, are you going to do the B sides and C sides? I'm like, I'm doing the exit sides, and I'm getting out.
Damn.
We're done. No
It's the
mas.
eject button.
The eject. Yep, we're like, and we're gone. But yeah, so it's getting intense. There's a lot of, I could very much so relate to Madeline in the last stream where I was like, wow, she's talking about depression the way I talk about depression. This is sad and just sad. But
Yeah.
it's fine. Yeah, that's it. Rescued Theo, trying to have a blast. Not sure if we're having a blast, but I will say I'm impressed. I don't know if it means I will play another platformer ever, but I'm kind of okay with how I'm doing. And I think that's why I've
okay, go
stuck
back
with
to
it.
Yoshi's Crafted World. If you won't go back and
Jesus,
play the first level of this, maybe you can go
abso-freaking-lutely
crush
not.
Yoshi.
Oh my god, can we just not? Can we pretend
be
that
great
doesn't
at it.
exist? Yeah, no. But I will say, like, I'm shocked. I'm very much so. Every time I feel like I'm getting, when I have to go back and make clips, I'm like, okay, they're like some sneaky, like all the way through the end of like certain parts. I'm like, okay, girl.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Proud of you.
So why does everybody want me to go back to level 1? Absolutely not. Y'all can go back to level 1. I'm not going back to level 1.
I
We're
put
done.
they're putting ones in chat so that Amanda will go back for those audio listeners. I put a 0.
Thank
'cause
you.
I agree.
appreciate you. Yeah, like we're
Apparently I've been outvoted.
You're the only one.
Well, you know what the heck? Chat, please.
I'm telling you. I don't know why you're being just so. I think you just made up your mind. You're like closed-minded to the idea that maybe that might be a rewarding experience.
I don't think it'll be rewarding at all. I think I'll be like, wow, this is nice. Next.
Closed.
How much of a dad was that sentence just then, Sean? You're already closed-minded to it.
You are. You made up your mind.
How close-minded of
I
you.
would rather you say that I try like Hollow Knight next. I would rather you say after Celeste, try.
No, I'm done
level
recommending
1 of
anything.
Hollow Knight. Okay. Suit yourself. All right.
I don't want to like.
I think Celeste as a platformer is more difficult than Hollow Knight. So I
You think
think
so?
once
I
you
agree.
accomplish that, I think that's a big accomplishment. And you do
Well,
whatever you want to do, sweetie. Okay.
Yeah, whatever
When
you wanna do.
finish.
I don't give a
wanted
damn.
to try that bow game, but everybody says that's even more difficult. So I'm like, I just want to play something cute.
Which one's more
The
difficult?
bow. What
Oh, is it?
Seth was playing
Teal of the
it.
Lotus.
Yeah.
It's because the word teal is in the title and there's a cute character. That's really what like sucked me in. I was like, oh. But I don't know if it would
Well,
be
whatever
any
you want
better.
to do. Do whatever you want.
Okay, the world is my oyster.
I care
obviously.
0.
Wow. Okay.
Negative 0.
Well, I care
Somehow.
that you were happy that I'm still playing Celeste.
Yeah. I was. I don't care anymore.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
wow. Back to the girls' room. Hi, Locklith. What are you playing?
I played some games.
Yeah.
Oh, games.
Yes, games. I'm continuing Link's Awakening, of course. I've got
Bro.
5 of the 8 instruments. I literally, it took me 3 hours to do, like, the next, I don't know what they're called. Shrines? I don't know what they're called. Temples?
Rooms.
Something.
Rooms.
Rooms.
I think they're called rooms.
A cave of rooms.
Cave of Wonders.
It's not wonderful. It's difficult.
The game is hard, and it takes you forever to get anywhere. You're like, I think I should go over here on the map. How do I get there? And you think
Yeah.
you've got a path, and there's like a rock in the way or something stupid like that.
Yeah,
Or a
like-
river or whatever.
I fully rely on Ribo to like
Yes.
give me a hint, like go back to so and so room. That like doesn't say anything else, just says go back to that room, and then I'm like, oh, okay. But first I question it. I'm like, but why?
Are you enjoying it? I can't decide what I think. Like, the game is undeniably beautiful. It's like the best art style, and we're going to get it again later this year. But I can't decide if I like enjoyed my time with it.
I think I am, because I think if I wasn't, I would have given up on it already.
Well, that's fair.
Nobody's gonna make
Yeah.
me do what I don't want to do.
You do whatever you want.
So
I'm not going
world
to
is also
suggest whatever you want.
yours.
I'm just asking questions here. That's it.
no, I'm determined to finish it before Echoes of Wisdom, which I think I'll end up finishing maybe in 2 streams, 3. I really don't know. I feel like maybe I'm close, but then
You're
at the
like
same time, I'm
halfway.
probably like halfway. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm like halfway, and it took me a long time to get here. I'll have to do like a really long stream one evening
Yeah.
and actually make some progress. But Link's Awakening and Deliver Us the Moon are like my 2 interchanging stream titles, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called? I don't know.
Stream
Titles that
titles
I'm-
are interchanging.
Both.
All of it.
All of it. So I'm playing those. Deliver Us the Moon, I am fairly close. That's not a super long experience.
Yeah.
And then a couple other games that I made content around, but actually have played a little bit. One of them being The Garden Path, which is I don't know. It's something you can't. It's set to real time, so if it's daylight IRL, it's gonna be daylight in the game. And I'm not time traveling or anything. I'm actually kind of scared to do it because I feel like you might break something. Because I know Cozy Grove, which is also similar, you can break something if you time travel. So I had to be very careful when I played that game. But the Garden Path is really fun. You're gardening, you're trading with little NPCs that walk around, and they only walk around during certain days of the week, apparently, certain hours of the day. But you're just you're just a little guy with a backpack and an axe and a shovel, and you plant things. You have a tent. It's similar to Animal Crossing, but it's a lot more simplistic. It's definitely if you're a forager, like you like foraging for like mushrooms and like plants.
Whoa.
If you're a plant nerd, you probably would like this even more. I don't think all of the plants are super realistic to like where they're located. So if you're like super, I don't know a better word, anal about it,
Whoa.
maybe it's not for you. I couldn't think of a better phrasing. That's like literally the first thing popped in my head.
Don't give it a second thought. Just jump right in.
Just say it. Why not? Then maybe, if it's going to upset you, then maybe it's not for you. But it's just so, I get caught up just picking things like these little carrot flowers here. Like I just want to keep picking more and more, cutting down trees because you can plant more and they grow back. Like it's not like you're deforestation
No, I
or
was gonna
anything. So it's so fun and it's cozy and like it's something I can play 30 to 45 minutes and then put it down for the day.
Yeah.
It's not something that keeps me engulfed for like hours on end. Because like sometimes I need a game that I can just pick up for a little brief moan, put it down. I'm like, okay, tomorrow I will do more fetch quests. I don't know.
I like the way the little guy runs.
I was
He
just
looks so
gonna
happy
say
when he
that.
runs. He's like la 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 la.
Just
la.
on his tiptoes.
Yeah. Yeah. He runs
Just
around.
bouncing around.
I can make tea at campfires. It's fun.
It looks like a children's book. Like it looks like a very particular. This art style is, you talk about Animal Crossing. It's not that art style for anybody not watching the video. It looks like handcrafted. Really interesting. Yeah,
it's like
I
somebody
love
made
that.
like a watercolor
Yeah.
scene, and that's like what you're walking around. There's a bear NPC.
Oh,
Ron.
There's a little old man NPC. There's a little old man. He's
Oh,
cute.
yeah.
little.
Tom.
He's tall.
Tom.
Yep, Tom. Thom.
Thom.
Yep.
Tom.
You buy seeds from him or trade. Everything is trading. There's no like currency. So like you forage for stuff that you can trade, which is nice. Yeah, but there's it's just a simple game. There's not a whole lot to it, but at the same time, like I know there's a lot of stuff I haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
But I've played it outside of creating a video for it, and I feel like that says something.
Oh, that does say something.
Yes.
Doing
Yes.
this in my free time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's an easy right before bed game.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the ones that I like playing that I'll touch back to later are ones that I can play to like calm down before going to sleep type of thing. So easygoing.
I'm
cozy.
home alone this week, and so normally, like,
Kevin.
I want. I know, right?
I was literally
I've got
thinking
nails
that.
and I've got like ice outside the door and everything. The Home Alone me, I would like to be playing games in bed, and I just can't do it. Like, I think that sounds amazing, and I don't know what it is. Like, once I get into bed, like, it's sleep time. But it sounds nice to be like, playing a game just before bed, and I've got this opportunity to do it, and I ain't doing it. It's passing me by.
Well, Sean, I'm right there with you because I just watched Love Island instead, and I'm like, I could be cozying up like Lachlan playing a game.
Playing a game, yeah, but I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe tonight.
Do you have a TV in your room, Sean?
I do.
Bedroom?
Yeah.
Oh.
We
Not
almost
to-
never use it. Like, it's almost never on.
See,
It's
that's
for
odd.
display.
It's for
Mine,
well, literally, yeah.
Mine is used most evenings, like
Oh.
either for YouTube, like watching YouTube to fall asleep, and it's usually game
Yes.
related,
Yeah.
or I don't dock my Switch. Like I play handheld in
Yeah.
bed.
Oh,
Either
so-
or, like that's what I mean. Like I've got a dock up there connected, like for that odd time that I would do it, and I'm not doing it. It's obviously the Switch, so you could just
Yeah.
bring it with you. All the options, I'm like, no thanks.
Yeah,
I
feel
look
the
at
same.
it and then I just walk by. I look at the option and I just keep going.
You're like,
That's like Amanda with Xenoblade.
That's thank you.
literally
Yeah.
me with Xenoblade. I'm
Yeah,
like,
thanks a
this
lot.
could be the game tonight.
I
I'm
gotcha.
like,
Yeah,
Xbox?
appreciate it.
Mhm.
You got
Have
an
you played-
Xbox? What?
I
It's
have an
expensive.
Xbox. It's
Ryan's
very
Xbox?
expensive. That's why I can potentially play Halo, but we haven't played Halo.
Yeah,
It's all
one
right.
day.
One day.
When you finish
But okay.
Celeste,
Yeah, that's what we'll do next stream. Sean and
Yeah.
I will play Halo.
Only if you want to. Like whatever you want to do.
I will. Play
Whatever
Halo.
you choose.
I
I'll
would
be
rather we
there.
play Fortnite, but I'll play Halo.
I'll play Fortnite. That sounds good to me. Whatever you want to do.
Beautiful. Oh my god, it's a date.
I downloaded it.
But in the meantime,
Oh.
we'll bring our Switches to bed. We will challenge ourselves and bring our Switches to bed.
I'm
Do it.
sitting there playing like Nintendo World Championships NES edition, like getting that speed running.
Speed running.
Just
no, that
sweating.
will up your like
That's no
adrenaline,
good.
Sean. That's the opposite of what you need. You need something cozy to fall asleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exhausted
Like, just
man.
bring Celeste with you, you know?
I love Celeste. I'm glad that you're playing it at your own pace, doing whatever you want,
Trying my best. out
area
here.
to area,
Area.
space to space, whatever it is, whatever
Falling
you
down
want to do.
pits.
I don't care.
Wow, okay. Seth, come back.
The last game, I'm glad you mentioned Seth. The last game I will mention, but I won't elaborate on because Seth mentioned it last week, is a ranger, a role puzzling adventure.
Thank you.
Seth talked about it last week. It's a not simple actually. It's very big brain puzzle game because you're just sliding. You slide the character, and man, was it difficult for me. It's difficult. It's very difficult.
This is the full game that you're playing, or a demo?
I'm playing I have the full game. And so like you see there, you're sliding around, and the swords, the S words,
S words
are
Yes, thank you.
moving on the
Swords.
same tile or land as you are, like the same strip, and you have to do it just so to knock the swords into the enemy, so that the enemy, you attack the enemy. That's how you attack them. You have to be creative. Like it's big brain for real.
We're
And this
watching
is
you play this. You're crushing this.
well, this
Yeah.
is easy. When you get to the boss, like if you scroll through the video towards the end, Sean, like there's a moment in my video where I have to speed it up, and I don't even show you all of the entire battle. I had to cut it off halfway because it took me so damn long to figure it out.
Battle.
You have this guy. This is the bad guy,
Looks
and you
stressful.
have to essentially, I feel like it's pretty obvious. You have to knock that grouping of swords into his eyeball, but he's only so long, and you have all of these rock objects in your way that don't move. And so here's the part that I'm
Wow, look
speeding
at
up
you
because I'm
doing
like,
so fast. Look at you.
I'm so fast with my hands. And so like I'm trying. I'm trying to light it up. Like I'm trying to figure out the correct configuration to hit the guy's eyeball with his sword butt. I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah,
Who's
it's
the
a
guy to the
2D
left?
Rubik's Cube. is maybe a way to describe this.
Yeah.
Which I can't do Rubik's cubes at all. Like
I
there's
can't.
No
I don't know how to
chance.
solve a Rubik's Cube, but here I finally get to the part where I'm like, good, now all I have to do is hit him. And yeah. And
Who's that
that's
guy
not
to
even
the
it.
left?
There's another, I'm trying to save him.
Looks like
He's-
a gnome.
I forget his name, but like he's like just telling me like take it one step at a time. Like he's encouraging me a little bit.
Oh, and you're like, stop.
Yeah, I'm like hush, shh,
Yeah,
shh.
I don't
like,
need
see,
encouragement right now.
speeding it up again because like I don't know what I'm doing. Like this is, it's so difficult, so difficult, and all those rocks don't move, and you have to think about that too. And I literally watched a walkthrough, like behind the scenes, behind the curtain here, of how Lockless does things sometimes. I have no problem watching a walkthrough to help me out. And I tried watching one, but it was no help at all because,
One eternity later.
yeah. It took me so long. I was like, we have to cut this off. This video is going to take 3 hours.
Oh, I like
The walkthrough didn't
art.
help. The walkthrough didn't help. But I like the game. Like, it's a fun game, but it is hard. It is hard. It's not like a platformer. It's not Celeste hard, but it's hard.
Yeah, but like you can feel like your brain crunching numbers, just like kind of like old computers that are thinking. You can hear them.
I almost stopped, like, midway through the boss level to be like, okay, I'm just not going to even get to this point in the video. Like, we're just cutting off right before here and be like, I don't want to give too much away and blah, blah, blah. You know how people do. But, but I was like, no, we're going to do this. And I forced myself to do it. And I'm glad I did because I felt accomplished.
Very impressive.
Proud
I
of
don't
you.
think I could. I don't think I could play that game. I think I'm getting a nosebleed just looking at this gameplay. So good for you. Crushed
Proud
it.
of you.
I loved how I said I wasn't going to touch on it. And I just went all
Yeah, you
around
touched
it.
You do you.
Yeah, I was all up in it. We've got questions.
Those fast hands.
We have questions this week. We have a few, which is why we talked about games for a little bit longer. But that's okay, because Quaggy asks, actually states and then asks, I'm currently playing Ready or Not on PC. It's a SWAT simulator. I'm glad you put that in parentheticals because I had no idea what that was. What is your favorite game where its fan base is not, there are dozens of us, because it's just you?
I mean, I feel like I need another answer for this, but just to get the ball rolling, UN Squadron is it for me. Super Nintendo, that game that, you know, people have their favorite games for Super Nintendo, and UN Squadron is not it. It's not even on the list of games they know about, and that is very strange to me because I have so much nostalgia for it. When the music kicks in, like it feels good. It has me like so confused on like if somebody's hearing it for the first time, like does that hit them in the same way? And it's like it's impossible. It cannot happen like that. But a lot of it I think would be on PC as well for me. Like it's a land that has many people playing games on PC, obviously, but at the same time, like you don't bump into PC gamers all the time. You know, so
True.
early in my gaming history was almost entirely on PC because that's what we had at home.
I'm trying to think of an answer to that. I guess one, well, Amanda played it, but I still don't feel like a lot of people have talked about it, especially when it first came out, is Smushy Come Home. Like, it was such a fun game, and I was so excited about it, so I bought it immediately after it released. And I beat the game, and I played a little bit of the DLC even here recently when that came out. And I just don't feel like a lot of people have really talked about it. Amanda, you've played it, but other than that, I don't think I know another person that's played this game.
Yeah. And it was such a good game.
Yeah. It's like the little Gator game fans of the world. I know it's not
It
Sean.
does look like Little Gator. Does this game have a map? Because maybe I could play this one.
No.
Well, I feel like
I
didn't
think-
certain like levels have
It's a
kind
loose
of a
map.
sorta.
Yeah.
it's
Loose
not
map.
super helpful. Not the most
It's like
helpful.
there's a picture of places, but like it doesn't directly tell you where to go or doesn't point it out on the map type of thing if you're looking for that. It's kind of like riddly when you talk to people like go to blah 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 place of something. And like you have to kind of figure it out, but like it's not hard.
Still doesn't
Sean,
sound
don't
like
play
there's a
it.
map
It's not
at
for
all.
you. You do what you
No.
want, but I suggest no.
Look, I'm great with recommendations. You guys can recommend stuff to me all day long. I'm great with
trying to
that.
say about us.
The
I'll
opposite.
take all your recommendations. I'm playing
I
Celeste.
offered, like, hey, go play
the opposite of what I just said.
Yeah, what do you want?
What?
There's a game called Fury as well. I talk about a lot too. It's a boss rush game from the game makers. Furry, yes, of course.
Yeah.
That comes to mind for me as well. This is definitely like a Seth question too. Like Seth loves so many games that nobody's ever heard of. You know what I mean? Shout out to Seth.
Shout out
Do you have
to
anything
Seth.
else, Amanda?
There's a few. Some of them are on Switch, so I'll just go through like a little list. One, so Sunhaven, which is very much so. I don't think it's on Switch yet, but which is weird because it's been out for a while. That is like a Stardew Valley. Roots of Pacha, also a great game, which is now on Switch that I feel like people don't talk about. I would also throw Tunic in there. I liked Tunic. I didn't finish it. The little fox Zelda game.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people didn't talk about it. And then last one, I don't think it's on Switch yet, but this game called Ogu in the Secret Forest. So
Ooh.
underrated. Hilarious.
Yes.
Good combat. Very cute. Like, so good. And I feel like nobody is playing that game. And I loved it. It's such
The
a good
fishing
game.
is hard.
It is very hard. Yes, it's very stressful.
I played the demo of it. I don't have the full game, but it is on my wish list. Cute
Yeah.
game.
Very cute game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good question, Quaggy.
Dang. Good question this
We didn't have
week.
to fix it. Yeah, we didn't have to
Good
fix it this
question.
week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no fixing the
You're
question.
stepping
Well
it
done.
up. Look at you.
Yeah, way to
Proud
go.
of you.
Way to go,
Proud
bud.
of you. Mom and Dad and Aunt are so proud.
Hey, it's
That's
me.
why we fight all the time.
Yeah, we're when you're here, you're family. It's like
Your
Olive
family.
Garden.
Olive Garden,
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, we're taking Amanda to Olive Garden against her will.
Oh, God. Me munching on breadsticks. I hate it here.
The
Has the
soaking
worst
wet
tummy ache.
salad.
Ugh.
Like, why is the salad so
Why is
soggy?
it so wet?
Wait, you didn't like the salad?
They just drench it. I like it. Like, look,
I do
it's
too.
fine. I think it's fine. It's just there's too much dressing usually.
No.
And we all woke up feeling hungover when we went to the Olive
I
Garden.
remember you saying that.
See?
It was so salty. It's just like you just like got that dry mouth going. And, like, everybody's
Not
just
the smack.
reaching.
He's like,
Oh,
it's like, good morning, Sean.
get your coupon for extra free breadsticks at Olive Garden. Use the promo
Or
code
don't.
Carpool Gaming
Yeah.
at olivegarden.com. Okay, what's next?
Okay.
Well, I know we
next.
like talking about games we enjoy, but Presto the Magnificent
Presto.
has chosen violence and wants us to pitch our idea of the worst game ever to release under the Nintendo brand.
Pitch it like it doesn't exist.
I don't know. See, that's what I was wondering. When I first read this question, I read it as, what do you, I guess in your opinion, is the worst game that Nintendo's released?
Oh, Mario Strikers is up there. Mario Golf is
Obviously.
also up there.
Yeah, I haven't even
Yoshi.
played
We're
these
talking about real
games.
games. Yeah, I bought those games, paid full price. I paid so many dollars for those games.
We're such
Mistakes.
haters on the Nintendo.
I know,
drive.
right?
We don't even like
Like that's not what the
Nintendo.
question was asking at all, but it's like, how do we find a way to poop
just-
on these games?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I have a list of games I regret buying.
Okay.
Just an ongoing
Let's
list,
hear that.
just a list
I-
of regrets.
It's only like 4 games. It's honestly not that bad.
Okay.
But it's mainly one of them. It's not. It's on many things, but the Nintendo version of it is the worst. Cooking Simulator.
Oh, I thought you were saying Lake.
Well, Lake, I would say because it's a bad port, but I liked the story, so it's not. And I've beaten the game, so I
Must be a
can't really
good
say.
story.
Queen.
But Cooking Simulator, you cannot, like, it's awful. It's awful. Flipping a pancake, flipping something, flipping anything, doing any task in the kitchen is so difficult. Like, you put a pot down on a shelf, forget about it. That pot is lost. You can't pick it back up. Like,
gone.
find a
You
new
need
pot,
this.
buy a new one. Like, it's gone.
Oh my gosh.
It is literally the worst purchase, and it is on the very bottom of my digitals
Got it right
because I
there.
have not touched it since I bought it. I don't even
Yeah.
remember when I played it last.
Oh my
Worst.
gosh.
Okay.
Worst game. Hate it.
10 out of 10 would not recommend.
What regrets do you have?
Thousands, Sean. Thousands upon thousands. There are hundreds of us that regret buying that game on Switch. But that's the only way I read that question. I don't know. Are we talking about new ideas? Or, I mean, I can give you a bunch of games that are just bad.
Let's see this. Press pitch your idea for the worst game ever to release under the Nintendo brand. Yeah, it's so funny. He says, finally hear a question on asking day. Let's go. And it's like, we don't understand it.
We don't get it.
You know what?
We're finding a way to make this
Do
confusing.
better with your question phrasing, Presto. You're next.
I feel like I understand it. I don't think this is like tell us the worst games. I think this is like what could be a bad game.
Is it the delivery or is it the participants that are the problem?
I think it's us. I think it's us. Yeah.
I have one.
Yarden says, fix the question. The three of you create the worst Nintendo game.
It's Yoshi's Crafted World.
Oh, you just say the real game.
Part 2.
Part 2. You just sequel.
That's
you just
the
make
sequel.
a sequel of a game that sucks.
It's awful. Wait, can I also just shout out a game that I really was upset about?
Oh, please.
Yeah, please.
That's
Hate
how we're
away.
answering this question. Look, whatever the question was meant to be, this is how we're answering it. Obviously, we're changing it.
So hyped when Sports Story came to the Switch.
Oh, yeah.
I freaking hate that game. I was so upset. I was playing, I was like, oh, this is going to be so good. And I was like, this sucks. And I'm upset about it.
Why did you buy Sports Story?
Because I liked the artwork. And I was
Golf
like,
Story was good.
Sports. And I heard Golf Story was great.
Golf Story was great.
No, not Sports Story. I was really upset. I was like, I hate everything.
Oh.
So, yeah. So that's that and Yoshi's Rage World. Those are my biggest disappointments.
I can kind of say something similar that is controversial yet brave that I have talked about here on Carpool Gaming, along with Matt when he was still here. Him and I both played Soccer Story.
Oh.
And he beat it. I did not. And the reason I didn't beat it is because that game is damn difficult, and they don't give you any bit of a chance to make it easier. Like, there's no way to make it easier. It's just, this is it. You either beat it or you don't. And like, I could not get past a certain point. I stopped it. We did our video on it, which there were parts of it that I enjoyed, but like, I'm glad I didn't buy it.
No good. Damn. I'm looking through a bunch of the games that I've bought, and which are many. I feel like I'm pretty happy with this collection of Switch games, honestly. It's the Mario Golf that is no good. I didn't realize I had the Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle Donkey Kong Adventure DLC. That'd be good to go back to. I paid $10.49 for that back in 2021.
You're too busy playing all these gifted and free games, Sean.
Yeah.
Sean.
I paid full price for Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin.
Okay, that's a good game, though.
It is a good game. I only got to like the city, and then it ran at 14
I
frames a
haven't
second.
gotten to the city, but it's a good game.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
what a collection. I've got great games on this system. Damn.
Fun.
Shout out to Lego City Undercover. Very good game. Not answering the question at all.
No.
Now we're just talking about games we
Okay.
bought.
I think I need one of these days, besides making the reference book of like our Carpool Gaming like lore and words we use and stuff like that, and inside jokes.
Yeah, our reference document.
Another thing that is so easy for me to create, and it's usually with people I work with, but you know, I work with y'all and I love y'all. So I'm going to make bingo cards for each individual.
Yes.
Because there are stuff that Sean says every time we podcast that I can literally be like, check off my bingo card, and like, I'll just yell like halfway through the street, bingo!
What was it this time? What did I say? Neat? Did I say neat?
You shout out a game every week. Shout outs to da-da-da.
Oh, shout outs to this. Yeah.
Did you know BobLoblaw is making a comeback? Like,
yeah, grilled cheese making a comeback.
Oh, the shout outs. Yes.
Yep. That's like the middle one. That's the giveaway. That's the
oh
easy
yeah,
one.
that's like the free. That's like the free
That's the
space.
freebie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, or does Sean upset Amanda accidentally at the beginning?
It's fine. We're fine.
But yes, bingo cards.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That needs to
Such
be
a
a
good
thing.
idea.
That's so easy to make too.
Oh man!
Um,
Shout out
Oh
to
my god, every
Family
time
Feud on
we get
Switch.
Lockleth to laugh and she just like goes
Yeah,
over.
the kill shot on Lockleth.
And that doesn't happen every time. So
That's
I
true.
mean, that's
That
a
would be
good
a
one
good
to
one.
put
Good
on
one.
there.
Good
Yeah,
space.
yeah,
Yeah, good space.
Good space.
yeah. Good question.
Yeah, good question.
Last question, Darth Stridius. This year we got Peach and Zelda-centered games. Which is the next female Nintendo character game based around?
Rosalina.
Rosalina could definitely have like a farm game. She's floating around, waving
No,
her
she's just in
wand.
space.
Well, it's a
Rosalina
space
in
farm.
space. Okay.
Whatever you want to do, Amanda.
It's your world, Sean. I'm just living in it, you know? I
Rosalina's
thought I
good.
was going to get you with the space. You like space.
I do like space. We'll give her a space farm.
Okay.
I like
With
that.
the stars. What are the stars called? Or the
Like the
star that
Lumas?
hangs? Lumas.
Lumas.
It's
Look at
like,
Lachlan just like light up,
what
like,
is-
oh yeah, I do
what
like
was-
this idea.
What was the Sonic game on the
Yeah, from the movie.
GameCube with the chows? It's like I can see them being Lumas. Is that what they were called? Chows? I think so.
What are we
we're
talking
sad.
about?
There's a
I don't know.
Sonic game that was on the GameCube, and you had I thought they were called Chow Garden. But
Oh, I don't know. Sonic
and
makes
you
me
had
anxious.
babes. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
well, it was a great game. But, okay.
I
Seth,
played
let
that
me
there
know.
Frontiers, and I was like, nope, not
Oh,
for me.
No. No.
Glad I didn't buy that game.
Not.
Nope. This is another chance for me to give another weekly shout out to Wii Fit Trainer. That could be the next female character to have her own. Just a life game. Just sort of like The Sims.
Just a life game.
Yeah, it's just every now
Just
and then
fit.
she's got to teach her yoga classes.
Yeah.
I'm
we're just
trying to
getting fit.
think if Toadette had a game.
Ooh.
Has she had one?
Captain Toadette. That'd be good.
Like, but she's
Captain
able to
Toad?
jump. Like, I feel like she should be able to jump.
Yeah,
like
with her
Toad
kids.
can't. Toad can't jump, but I
Mm-hmm.
think Toadette should have that. She should have something that he can't.
Maybe she could run. Maybe she could sprint. 'Cause I don't think Toad can.
my God.
Naruto run.
Give us a
Please,
running game,
yes.
Nintendo. Just let me run. Just marathon. Mario Marathon.
Mario
please.
Marathon. Yeah. I always look behind me, like to the amiibo. I'm like, what characters we got back here?
That could
Dixie
be on a
Kong.
bingo
We
card.
could do a Dixie Kong game.
What about Pauline?
Oh,
Pauline.
Penelope.
Penelope, yes.
Yeah. What
Penelope.
about that? I don't know.
Don't
No.
like that one?
Don't hate that.
one.
Oh, I hate that one. Okay. Okay, back it up.
Next.
You know what's out on Steam right now? I just got an email. Hermit and Pig.
Yes,
It's
I
a
got
little-
that email too.
It's the
'Cause
little
it's
old
on our wish
man with
list.
the pig.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh,
Precious.
this is why you wish list everything on Steam, y'all, because I get emails almost daily.
Same.
Blah 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 game is now out on Steam.
Now available.
Blah,
It's
blah,
now
blah. You have your own game.
on sale. Demo is out. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't do that on the Switch. I remember us talking about that. I should probably do that. I don't go into the eShop though. It's kind of spooky in there.
What?
Yeah, it's like going to like the depths in Totkey. That's kind of what the eShop feels like for me.
How? What are you
'Cause it's-
talking about?
It's overwhelming. It's slow. I don't know what I'm doing in there. I just feel lost.
Just back out.
And then I see something and I hit the wrong button and then it's like zoop and we're out of it. I'm like, okay.
Well,
So that's what the eShop
probably
feels
helps you
like to
save
me.
money.
Yeah, I'm saving a lot of money actually.
Yeah.
It's great.
Sounds good.
No games.
Oh. Well, I don't know if we answered any of the questions tonight.
We kind of did, sort of. maybe.
Quaggy got to go. Quaggy
Yeah,
got-
Quaggy.
good.
Shout outs to Quaggy for you
Yeah.
know stepping
Thanks,
up his
Quaggy.
question creating game. We appreciate
But
you.
also Darth Stridius and Presso the Magnificent.
Oh.
Everybody equally good questions. Very grateful for everybody stepping up and having very good questions. Everybody
We
very
appreciate
good.
all of you.
I appreciate everyone the exact same.
Yeah.
yeah,
Just like I appreciate both of you the exact same.
yeah,
hope so.
same,
No more, no less.
same,
And Seth too. Yep.
Lockless face. Yeah.
same. I 100% agree with everything Sean is saying. We kind of have a topic as well.
Oh, I forgot.
Kind of, sort of. We've touched on it a bit. Don't know. This kind of opens the floor for you, Amanda,
Hi.
to talk about the games that have things to say and give us life lessons.
Wait, can I
Have you
read
been
what
learning?
you wrote, though? You wrote,
Listen, that sentence doesn't make sense. Don't read that sentence.
games that have real things to say and lessons to teach you about life in general.
Listen, we have gathered here today to learn that Lockleth, if someone is talking in her ears, cannot type a proper sentence. Okay? These are just
I'm with
things
you.
that pigeon brains just have to hold for this day forward. That is
To
just
have
a thing
to
that
hold.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
ignoring the bad grammatically, whatever that sentence is, I can't even speak properly. Amanda, what have you learned from Celeste?
Oh my God, I've learned that, well, I've learned many things. I've learned that what Madeline's inside of her head is like is very much so similar to what's inside my head. So that's kind of spooky.
Yeah.
I've learned that even when the mountain sucks, keep going and not to visit Canada and don't go to Celeste Mountain. I've learned that. Because I feel like I'm going to die and see
Just
things
mark
I don't need
Canada
to
off
see.
the list of places to go.
It's a real place. I looked it up, and I'm
Listen,
scared
love
of what I
people
would
there,
witness
but won't visit.
Oh yeah, different. Yeah, people great. The mountain,
Yeah.
no.
Sean is like,
so sad.
he's leaning back in his chair. He's like, I'm just here. You do what you
I
want.
was just
talking
here.
about-
Whatever. Sounds
Whatever
good to
makes
me.
you happy.
I was just
Look,
saying,
The
I'm not
less
going to
people we
Celeste
have
Mountain.
here, the more space, the more clean air. Everything's great up here. We don't want anybody up here. We're good. We're closed.
I was specifically talking about the mountain, but okay, all of Canada, sure.
We're all a mountain.
Yeah, we're all a mountain.
whole
I've
place.
learned that if I meet a gentleman on the mountain and he continuously asks to take selfies with me, I shouldn't say yes. I should say no, even if he's very nice and helps me with breathing techniques. Say no. That's creepy and weird, and I don't like it.
Oh, but he helps you through a panic attack.
Okay, but like, why does he want to take selfies all the time? And then she's like, I think we should take a selfie. I'm like, no, we should not, sweetheart. You don't know this man.
Oh,
That's
he's
all right.
well intentioned.
He
feels
is, but it's
He's
just
got a
kinda like,
sister. He understands you.
where are these photos going? Should I be concerned? We're living in 2024. Anybody
For the
can find
record,
you.
none of this
Yes.
is the lessons to be taken from. Everything is fine. Everything like the game actually shows you that if you're trusting and if you're open to it,
Not Sean, like diminishing the life lessons you're learning here, Amanda.
yeah, like look, this is just look, man. That's just like your opinion. You know what I mean?
to put the whole room together, Sean.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's okay.
He was a lovely guy. He's nice, and he helps you selflessly.
does.
By the way, he could just like keep going.
He could have left me there, and he
Totally.
didn't. But he escaped the hotel, and I did not. And I was like, why are we not following this man? Even though
He's like, you don't trust me.
no, she was like, no, I
You're
want
on
to
your
go
own.
through all the poo. And I was like, okay, baby. But yeah, just that depression is real, and breathing techniques can help you, and you can conquer what you think you can't conquer. You can fight the demons inside of you, even when
Yep.
it feels difficult.
Yep.
So even if they have purple hair and red eyes, you can.
And the game itself is hard, and if you just stick with it, you get
Hard
better.
isn't even the word.
Guys, like it's so.
It's
If a game is going to be
infuriating.
difficult, like the fact that it ties in with the message of the game, like this is why I get so excited about it. I feel
Yeah, my
like
mental
it's
health is
obvious, but
tanked.
like, oh my goodness.
It's so. I go to sleep at night sometimes wondering if I'm gonna ever beat this game, and I'm like, God, it's so stressful. But it's
Only
okay.
one way to not beat it.
I think the worst part is where you get to a certain section and you're like, okay, this is the way to go, and it's just to get a strawberry. I'm like, what is this even? I don't get it. I don't understand. That's the infuriating part.
Life is
Did
like
you
a
get all the
box of-
strawberries?
Definitely not.
Okay.
No. Most of them, though.
Do they do anything?
No, and it literally says in some of the loading screens, it's like the strawberries are just there for fun and impress maybe some of your friends, but that's kind of it. And they will, I mean, I shouldn't say they don't do anything. They will unlock like different endings and different like B-sides and C-sides and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So there's a little bit to it, but like not. I mean, you'll still play the game, and you're not gonna keep going after the last level anyway. So who cares?
Yeah, we're gonna be done and wrap it
Yeah.
up, and I'm gonna learn how to conquer, or at least tackle a bit, my depression and my anxiety and all of the things. And who knows? I might go for a hike after, not in
Take a hike.
Celeste Mountain, but yeah, might take a hike. Try to feel something.
I love it. Jeez.
Touch grass.
Touch
grass.
grass. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
quit before I learned any life lessons in Celeste.
Oh
One
my
day,
gosh.
I'm like, all these life lessons are coming at you, and I'm sitting there like, why the hell can I not get to that cliffside? Just trying to get there, get frustrated, die. I literally died over 900 times on
Yeah.
one
Super
Wait,
fun.
wait,
chapter.
I can tell you exactly how many. I'm over 3,000 deaths, I think, now. I think. Let's see if it'll tell me.
It was literally the first like mountain that you tried to get up.
3,023. Yeah,
I
in the
mean-
tutorial I had like 700 deaths. It
And
was
think
kinda
about if you were to go
disgusting.
back to that first level and play it again. You'd be like, I
Probably
crushed
still,
it.
I don't know. We may never know.
We
Unfortunately.
definitely will never know.
Probably not. I'll probably
Yeah.
cry tears of joy being done. But I will feel accomplished and feel like I did a difficult thing. So. there's a goal.
Stardew Valley has me wanting to live a simpler life.
There you go,
outta
Sean.
here.
What have you
Yeah.
learned?
Yeah.
Is that your life lesson?
Stardew Valley is my life, and oddly enough, because I was mentioning my family is away, I'm here taking care of all the animals here. So like every morning I wake up and I like fill the little water dishes that I pick up an egg out of the chicken coop in the backyard.
gonna
Like
turn
they're
it
laying
into
eggs
mayo?
now. Yeah,
Oh.
every morning. So it's like a bit of a routine. Like I could get used to this. I've got a suburban farm, is what I've got. Like I live just outside the city. I'm not on a farm. I'm not on an acreage or anything. I've got neighbors all over the place.
Sean's
But
the
I got
neighbor that
chickens.
in the Ring app, they're like, who lost a chicken?
Yeah, it was me. Yeah. Our stray cat brought home a chicken. Whose is it? That's what I'm actually worried about.
He's got like his
no.
hoe out and he's like, all right, we're going to till the
Yep.
front yard. You
That'd be
honestly
great.
could.
Like a scythe? Mm-hmm. Just do it the old
chopping the
fashioned way.
grass.
Yeah, it's one of those things like farm life. It's like there couldn't be a harder lifestyle. Like it couldn't be more challenging, and it's sort of like presented in this calm, kind of nice way. Like, oh, what a simple life. It's like looks very difficult. Looks very challenging. There's so many responsibilities, and every single day you can't take a day off. You can't. But it seems kind of nice. Yarn in the chat says Stardew Valley lesson: if you inherit a farm, fill it with truffle pigs. Yes.
And romance.
And romance. I don't do the romance in Stardew. I'm a lonely farmer out there in Stardew. And I can go fix up that community center and just do it selflessly and just kind of like see what happens. That sounds nice to me as well. I could fish, that sounds great too. Go deep in the mines. I just want to play Stardew,
Okay.
honestly. Lockwood, I think
That's- oh
who
my God.
mentioned it the other day?
You
Like,
could
was it
wind
you?
down
And
with
I'm like,
that.
just play Stardew.
In bed.
Yeah.
Wind down with Stardew.
Yeah.
Play on PC.
Stardew-
Though.
Oh, okay.
Bring my
Yeah,
laptop
same.
up there.
Just in bed.
Yeah, it's just like heating up on my lap.
Chelsea's like, what are you doing? You're like, shh, 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 shh.
I'm home alone.
Winding down.
I'm all by myself.
Well, perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You can.
Ready
Stardew,
to bed,
Stardew's got
just
good
there-
life lessons.
Is there no way to plug your computer into your TV and then
There
have your?
definitely
Oh.
is. Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah.
Runs
Yeah.
a wire all the way up the wall.
It's there. It's
HDMI.
already there for the dock. I
Oh.
could just unplug out of the dock and get on the laptop. Like there's an easy solution to this.
Okay. All right. So this
Yeah.
could be a thing.
And you probably have like a mouse and keyboard unless you use controller for Stardew. Do you use
Could
mouse
probably
and keyboard?
do both. I could do both. I could do keyboard. I could do wireless controller, I think.
Yeah.
Little Xbox controller.
Be easier in bed. No
Okay.
clicky clackies from a keyboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Stardew's a
Flackies.
good like
Stardew's a
wind
good one.
down game.
Yeah.
It's actually one of my go-to, that in Minecraft are like my go-to like content that I like, long form content that I watch on TV to fall
Yeah.
asleep.
That's interesting because to me, Stardew will keep me up for 4 days straight. It'll be like an actual like amphetamine. Like it'll be
Playing or
awful.
watching?
Because let's be like one more day. Playing for sure.
Oh, okay.
Because
I
I'll just
thought
be
you
like
meant
one
just
more day. I'm
awkward
like, I'm
things
just
and
gonna go
watching.
outside. Even though like at night when you're done the day, it saves it and that's when you should quit. I always leave and go like, I'm just gonna do this one other thing. And you're like, it's not gonna save. You have to finish the day. You gotta go to sleep. Like that's when it saves. So like
Yeah.
doing literally anything after you sleep, it's nonsensical. It's stupid. But I do
then a
it,
cutscene
and then 4
pops
hours goes
up.
by.
And you're like, oh, I can't skip the cutscene.
Yeah, no, it's
I'm
no
in
good.
the same boat.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not a game that I could play to like. Oh, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go to bed now. Like, I would have to be
Okay.
very specific about it. I'm gonna play this for 15 minutes.
Well, Sean, I'm trying to help you out, my friend. I'm trying to figure out a game that like doesn't wind you up, like winds you down.
That's a good point. It would not. I'm commenting on it because like maybe that's surprising to hear because you're right. It's a very soothing game, but for me because I'm backwards and a golden retriever husband, I'm just like it does the opposite for me. I just think that's a little weird.
It's okay.
But then again, I'm not sure what like a maybe when you hit 40, there are no games that can actually just like put you to sleep. You're just like
It's just
amped
different.
up. It's
You're
just
just
like I
built
can't have
different.
coffee after 12 o'clock noon anymore, and I can't play video games in bed. Otherwise, I'll be up all night.
Well, you just built different. It's okay.
Yeah, there's no.
How
doubt
about a
it.
game
Wired.
that makes you frustrated that you have to put down to revisit later? Would being frustrated
what?
make you not tired?
Like what?
Like Portal, like Portal 2.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Like I'm done.
Like just
The
hearing
rage
the
quit
word
games?
Portal, you're like, no.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, a ranger could do that too. Like it
Yeah.
is that fine balance. Like it can't stimulate the brain. You know, it's got to be just kind of like there. And maybe sometimes there's like open world games, like maybe like Lego. You know what? Shout out to Lego City Undercover. That's the one. Before bedtime.
What about Taki?
Yeah, maybe because I just wander around aimlessly anyways. Like my
Yeah.
brain
Yeah.
is completely turned off.
Like,
playing
I'm tired
that.
of looking at geese. Let's go to sleep.
It's just bedtime.
Yeah.
I wake up and like the controller's still in my hand. I've just been running forward for the last 7 to 8 hours.
Got 6 bokoblins behind you, and you're like, oh.
Just running after me.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah.
Animal Crossing used to be something that would keep me up, but now that since I've have like, I don't know, 2,800 hours in it, it does put me to sleep if I'm doing the monotonous stuff.
Yeah,
So, like, even
for sure.
but that's like that's something that I played for so long that I know what to do. It's like second nature that I can kind of doze off and still do something in the game. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? But Stardew's so fun. Speaking of Stardew, I have my physical for tonight.
Yes, yes. Show us.
Oh,
Oh,
headphones off.
headphones are off. What
Oh.
the heck? Oh, snap! She's got a hat.
Oh, it's
A pink hat.
hat.
Nice
In the
pink hat.
form- It's in the form of a hat. They are Junimos. They are not fruit. If you say they are fruit, I will riot.
I would never say that. Maybe Pikmin. I might mistake them
Oh,
for Pikmin.
Pikmin.
But they're not. They're Junimos. They're obviously Junimos. Definitely from Stardew Valley.
They're
Very
Junimos.
cute.
It
And
is a
definitely
pink hat.
pink hat. Yeah, definitely a pink hat for sure.
100%
Is it pink or is
pink.
it coral?
Thank you.
Amanda,
I'm sorry, it just looks different. I'm sorry.
We had a
listen.
color war.
We had a color war in my stream the other night, and it's literally over this hat. Now, I will say I was wearing my Wholesome Games, like Wholesome Direct of this year. It finally came in. I bought the shirt and the hat at the same time, so I wore both of them Tuesday night when I streamed. And this hat is definitely leaning more peach. I do agree, more peach / salmon. And the shirt I was wearing, the Wholesome Games tee, was more cool toned pink, kind of like my Squishmallows back here.
Like actual pink. You don't have to put like
Okay.
a
No,
like
it's
a descriptor on
I
it. It
took
was
color
pink.
I took color theory in college, Sean. My eyes are immediately shut. Shush your mouth.
I had to take that too.
But because they're different tones, one's warm, one's cool. No one was saying that this hat was pink except for myself.
Okay.
Amanda looks very
But
It's
but
just
I'm the
coral.
old man with the broken eyes. Yeah, whatever.
well. Okay, I accept coral, but like some were just saying straight up orange. Like it's not orange.
No, it's not orange.
Thank
It's
you.
coral, which is like
Coral.
a blend. Coral. Sounds like you're saying goral.
I'm saying coral.
Coral. It's like a blend between like wants to be orange but also wants to be pink. It's like a cute little right in the middle.
It's a vintage pink.
Yes. There you go. See?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Amanda knows.
I
Yeah.
get it. Honestly,
I'm just here.
I also took color theory and it drove me nuts. So yes. No, not Slamone. Tony Baker.
Salmon.
Slamone.
Salmonella.
Yeah, that's my physical, because I wanted to
Good
mention
physical.
that we argued about it. And I need to clip that argument and make it into a short because I hate myself. So
Oh. Oh.
listen, I didn't play
Sounds like
Celeste.
someone needs to play
I have
Celeste.
I have no life lessons.
Oh my gosh.
But we go on forever.
Ever.
Sean, do you want me to do our ending, or do you want to
I would love for you to do the ending. Yes, please.
do the ending and then the actual ending that I actually
I'll do it all.
do
everything.
both?
Yes.
Why not both of them?
Yeah.
Both.
Well, we like to thank our lovely supporters over at that there patreon.com/Carpool Gaming. If you haven't heard of it, why not? Our ultimate producers, Jonathan Brown, what do we say the whole thing? HTTPS
H.
colon / linktr.ee, which means Linktree, /PME.jib,
That's how we do it.
and then Cwagmire, who reminds you that the best babes are Xenobabes. And you know what? I agree. Cwagmire, you're stepping up your question game. You're saying what needs to be said every week. We appreciate you, my friend. Platinum producers, Peje? PG? EP.
B. What is
PGEP.
PGEP. Smokin Joe, the captain, appreciate you. Tim Paullin, and then our gold members, Adam K, Anna, Awesome Dave, 1337, BobLoblaw, Brad Moore, Brian Reese's Pieces, Cecily Carrozza, CowboyDangerD, Dan and Luma, Dannohh, Drellesh, Emilio Kelly, Hoppel, that there rabbit you love so much, Yon32, Kia Savoy, Patrice Mallette, no, it is Mallette, Sean Erickson, no, Shane Erickson, Tech Mike, the Jiggy Collector, get jiggy with it, and Tim Aulph. Thank you all so much for your
Great
constant
job.
support.
Very good.
A+. That was
Yes.
beautiful.
Go
I love
Lachlan.
that.
I'm so great at reading things. But Sean,
Yeah.
now that we thanked our patrons over at that there Patreon
Patrons.
for patrons content,
Yes.
where can people find you?
Find me on Twitter at Sean Capri, Sean like Connery, Capri like the pants. Follow us on twitch.tv/Carpool Gaming Live, where, by the way, you
Where?
can sub to the channel. Sub to the channel or gift a sub, and you get 3 months of free Apple TV Plus. And it's actually not just our channel. That's Amanda's channel, too, and other Twitch channels. But just this bonkers, really cool way to support the channel. I'll probably be working on Friday after this post, but maybe I'll stream, too. Maybe I'll do a little Friday stream, possibly.
After the Xbox Drive?
Maybe before the Xbox Drive.
Oh.
We'll see. Yeah, find me over there. We'll be streaming quite a bit more over August to make sure everybody gets an opportunity to go do that. And also, I would be remiss, of course, if I didn't mention that you could add me on Switch to just see what games I'm playing, and that is the only functionality that it adds by typing in SW6879023666588, just like Seth Sturgill's Eric Lindros. That is all. The end.
Amanda, where can
I want
people
to say
find
something
you?
first.
Yeah.
About the Switch code. So our lawyer at work asked me how safe the Switch is when it comes to other people, and I said, you can't even interact with your friends on the Switch.
Yep.
You can't. So you're as safe as it gets. She goes, would my child be safe? I go, yeah. You can't get hurt.
Yeah.
safe.
There's no conversing whatsoever.
No.
Not
Yeah.
even on
No.
the app that, you
No.
know.
Not even with Dr. Disrespect.
No.
Oh, damn. Okay,
Okay,
Amanda,
anyway.
where can people find you and not him?
Okay, you can find me at twitch.tv/Miles_of_Amanda. You can also find me as Miles_of_Amanda on Twitter or X and Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. I'm just there. So come say hi, come hang.
And y'all can find me if you want to find me. I don't know. Why would you find me? You can find me on X at LocklithTWT. Here on the YouTube at Locklith. You can also find me, and maybe Sean, we'll see, this
Oh, yeah!
Saturday I'm thinking late afternoon, early evening time.
Yes.
Of my tournament bracket that I have made. It is created.
Yes.
I have 16 games
Pumped.
on the list, ready to go. We are going to stream over at that twitch.tv/Carpool Gaming Live, where we pick my next long game. Like, it's all like 40 plus hour games on this list of games that I have not finished. Yes, Totkey is on there. That's a hint. That's one that is on the list. So if you want your game to win, be there.
Vote or die.
Vote or don't vote. I don't know what.
Or die, I guess.
I don't want you to die.
I guess.
I'm kind of scared.
I don't want you to die, but if you do want me to play a long game that you like, it's probably on my list. Show up. I don't know what time.
2.
It's not on my list.
It's embarked.
Xenoblade
It's
3.
on my list. Xenoblade is also not on there because I just need to finish it. It doesn't need to be in a bracket. It just needs to be done.
I legitimately cannot wait for that. I'm very excited.
Yes.
Saturday. Amazing.
Sean wanted me to do it last weekend. He's like, "You don't have it ready now?" I'm like, "No, it's
Just
not ready
do it.
yet."
Come on. That's okay. Now I'm glad you didn't because we can look forward to it at this point.
Yeah.
So that's still good.
Yeah. I did it the official way, like the one
Yes.
that Ryan uses, the one that Sean uses. Like, we have the official bracket. It is created. It is saved. It's ready to go.
Very good.
Saturday. Be there.
I will. I just told you I would.
Well, of course you're going to be there. But thank y'all for hanging out with us for tonight's episode of the Nintendo Drive. Bump that like button if you haven't already. And fuel this carpool in the comments below. With, what color is this hat?
Oh.
If you're listening to the audio, go to YouTube real quick.
Jump over there.
Just skip to the end and give it a like
the part
first.
where you're wearing the hat.
Yeah. Give the YouTube video a like. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Okay, now skip to here where I'm wearing a hat on my head that has Junimos, not fruit. Is it pink? Is it salmon, coral, peach, or is it orange?
Those are the options.
That's the only options. If you say blue, I'm going to delete your comment.
Say blue. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thanks so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the Nintendo Drive. Now, before you drive off, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube and follow us at Carpool Gaming on socials. Don't forget to check out our awesome Nintendo Drive merch on carpoolgaming.com, and you can also support the show on Patreon at patreon.com/carpoolgaming, where you'll unlock all sorts of exclusive content like the Nintendo Drive post show. Links to everything are in the description. See you next week!
Beak.